Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay. I had to fix the camera. Okay. Hello, guys. It is Dylan here. I do apologize for my viewers out there for not making a recent video. I work full time at my job and, felt bad about the whole thing. But I have a day off today and I know it's very late because I had a lot of errands to do. But happy Halloween to everyone, by the way. I should say that. Yes, yes, today, for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna give you guys a walkthrough. Well, one walkthrough about the OuterWorlds. So I already played most, well, not most, more like a quarter of it, more like, but I just got a couple days ago. Made from the creators of Fallout. Well, Private Division was the one who made it, but don't know for sure. But you know, let's get started, shall we? Yeah, I know. This is where I stopped. Well, I'm pretty sure this person, right? You have to get through this door. I know you guys don't understand the mission, but you guys will get the rest of them though. Right here is where I saved.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
Yeah, this right here was, show him the key card, doesn't work.
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Yeah, apparently you have to level up more to get that thing. So right now we're just gonna... I do have a lot of other side missions I can do though, this right here is my character that I'm moving right now. Other than the main quest, there's a couple others that I should do, Could do that. Ellie is one of my companions that I have. Nyoka is also one. I have 5 right now. You get 6 in total. Sorry about that. Throat's been stuffy a lot. Yes, in my little rocking chair. I gotta say, the graphics and the way this looks is really good, Sorry if I'm not too close. Really, I should try moving a little bit close, but I could always fix that after. So yeah, I'll try to make some future videos about gaming and a lot of others for now. Actually, one of my associates at work says that she was watching the whole thing and watching some of my videos, and it convinced me to make more. Because a lot of my guys at work actually play games. Well, that also convinced me.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Never thought I'd say this, but somehow I prefer my sulfur.
So yeah, this takes place in the future. I'm sure most of you already know that. Here they are, right through this door.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Spit on the floor? Okay, that's just weird.
I don't know what to say. He's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Indeed.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
I guess that's wrong too.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Sorry about that.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
No.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why don't I get the feeling?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
But I'm sure.
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
Oh.
We had to explain your disappearance
Yeah, the one thing you should know.
somehow.
Sorry for pausing, but there's one thing you should know about whoever's going to get this game. There are some consequences where you pick one thing or the other. Yep. Be prepared for doing that, people. Yep. There's always consequences. Even in real life, it's always like that.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? The neighbors would talk, and not in a good way.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Damn right, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Well, I guess that was bad.
Let's talk outside.
Right. If this is gonna go bad, better be prepared for what to say. Yeah, this takes place... Oh wait, I already said that, I'm sorry. I don't know what the year is, but more like the mutated creature is always good, you know. Tomorrow, I might get Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the real deal, you know. Actually, a lot of my guys have that, and they play always good. So yes, if any of you guys like to share my channel, tell your friends, tell your subscribers, whatever. Let them know the Slaternator is good. And yes, I forgot to mention I now have a new PS name, the Slaternator. My real channel name. Change it because, you know, the other one was kind of weird, you know. It's also free to do as well. So yes, tell your friends. Slaternator is gonna try making more videos. All
Can we
right.
talk? Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I know. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Well,
Hey, the last thing I want to do is sit around thinking about all this. I want to take action. I want to... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
sounds like she's gonna be stealing it.
The payouts are already scheduled. What if I could get the money routed to an account of my own? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium.
Dry eyes.
Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Feels like we're gonna be thieves now.
Something on your mind? It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced. The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them. Call it what you want, it sucks. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first. That's no way to live. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Okay.
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
My character can't smile at all because we don't even know, we can't even like control his face. You know.
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly. Interesting like a colonoscopy.
Just gotta check what
I
time it
trained as a
is.
surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it. Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Okay.
That's what I've been saying.
Alright, let's continue. Let's continue. It's
I ever tell you about this one patient? One that her eyebrows moved up and the tip of her nose raised.
What? Why? Was she trying to disguise herself? She on the run or something?
yeah, that
So
did
she'd
sound very
always be
weird.
looking down on everyone.
You are making that up.
Making stuff up is work. This is real.
Spacer's choice entry.
The dissonance actually...
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Fallbrook. It would appear that we're now going underneath, even though we don't know any.
Bandit clear.
Down there, a new ship.
Your real time.
Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here?
Here we go, elevator. This will be useful. I don't know why every time you press square button, I mean, I know with the square button holster your weapon, every time you do something, it just does that. It just automatically brings out the weapons. let's not also forget you. But yes, actually, I believe... Yeah, this is my ship. Yes, you get to have your own ship. The Unreliable, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Unreliable. Don't ask me why it's called that. All I know is that's what it's called. Oh, sorry about that. My neck just gets so stiff after a while. I don't know why it looks like that. I don't know why this right here looks weird. Well, the camera. I never shave right there. Sorry about that. Well, whatever it is, I'll deal with it after. My beard goes very slow though, so I don't know when that would happen. So this is it.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
Yes, Ada is just an artificial intelligence who runs the ship. Some crew members. As for me, I have the captain's cabin, which is up here. And yes, they gave me their sign. It's clever. I mean, yeah, this sign. I'm sorry about that. As for me, yes. Might as well give my character some time to sleep after a long time. Alright, let's get back to it. One person's watching, that's nice. Whoever you are, thanks for viewing my channel. Alright, let's continue on. Going back to Monarch, the planet all the way over here.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
And yes, they call you Captain in this
Take
game.
someone to watch your back, please.
Like I always do. So yeah, the 5 companions. Well, you get 6 in total. I just don't know where the other one is, but those are the ones you get. How about I take Sam now? Sam is your robot. You can get really good one. So I don't know why it takes some time to load, like 1 minute or so or 2, but it'll go fast. Why am I saying that now? Alright. So Monarch isn't just a planet, it's also a monster infested, except for some towns like this one. It's a good thing I've already been to this planet. Good thing. When you arrive at this planet, technically you get either monsters or when you go into this town, they kind of, get into,
Hey Sam, tell a dirty joke.
Command not recognized.
I hope it's not recognized,
Fine,
because...
tell any joke.
Please repeat the instruction.
Get screwed, Sam.
Request is invalid.
Oh, the way those... Didn't expect that, because never have I heard, Sam is a cleanup robot, technically, so he does not really know anything else. Yeah, that's right, he's like a butler. I don't want to say maid, because I'm, Right. That's another creature, Mantipillar. Mantis, mutated caterpillar. Together, Mantipillar. It's kind of clever, though. Now, where do we go from here? Oh, yes. There's also fast travel in this game if you guys are playing again. This should always be fast travel, though. And looks like we're going over here. Fallsbrook Crossroad. Speed of the process. Mantis Swarm. Or Manta Swarm. Yeah, I don't know. But if we ever see it, yep. Kill it. With the guns you have. Well, here we are.
Sam, have you been washing my clothes?
Affirmative.
Now I look like a banker or a dentist.
Teeth cleaning request processed. Plaque removal with a product trial of Pep You Up floss scheduled.
Pep you up.
Next time we visit a garbage heap, you're history.
Nah, no one's gonna throw away Sam. Sorry, a little bit of an itch in my nose. Hey, when that happens, like, you know. Fix the earpiece. There we go. There we go. Just want to make sure it's not too far away or too close, because I know. So yes, tomorrow after work, I will, you know, do a live stream on Mass Effect. No, Modern Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Yep, because you know, everyone likes that game as much as Fortnite, even though most people say Fortnite sucks. No offense, players of Fortnite.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? Oh, that sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon.
Yeah, in front of everyone? That's awkward.
Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick-on-the-draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private...
One thing I'll tell you guys,
Only
I'm 20 years old, but I feel like an old man. It's just so
Malin
funny.
can let you one if you're interested. He's the one who runs this racket.
Alright, we're good.
Sublight territory. Feels like being home.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
Want to make a run with me to Stellar Bay?
Alright, in here.
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
Sure.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That
Wow,
claim
she
was
never said that.
airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she said, if we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Burn.
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Right. No. You'll do this or you'll be fine, okay? Yes, sometimes you gotta do the hard thing to do stuff, so I don't want to do this, but if it's something I need to do.
Please. My policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well. I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Captain, got a minute? You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Sure will.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
I guess not. Better to figure things out as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble? You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you. You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Wouldn't want to be.
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Nice. Trophy. Alright. And yes, leveled up. Now I believe we can do that thing on that planet. Well, the thing is, yes, anytime you get leveled up, you're able to get like all of these, like, you know, 10 of each for not only me, but also the rest of the companions, but you get 10 skill points, pick one for each one, and how about some leadership, medic tech? Usually I go one by one up, but after that I just pick the rest for one that I really want. Like dialogue. Only because, you know, dialogue is important, you know. Now, other than that, is there anything else? Well, how about I do them? Their perks are also really good, you know, you pick whatever. Might as well give her some health. Same goes for Sam. Sorry about that. Leg falls asleep every time when I lay on it by accident. Bonus. Ooh. Could be useful. Alright. I was just about to mention, so let's see what else, if there's anything else we can do a companion for. Fancy outfit, yeah. Let's just say that, what was it on, was it on this planet? I'm just trying to remember, like, what was, okay. Now this mission is with Parvati, another companion. We're about to find out like what it is. Okay. It would appear that we're actually going back to the ship, or oh, I guess so. Maybe not the ship, but let's go back to the Stellar Bay. Plasma cutter. That reminds me of the plasma rifle of from Fallout. Well, not like I'm just saying the way it is named, plasma cutter. Oh, lights are blinking. Let's hope we don't lose power. Yeah, it's very windy outside for Halloween tonight. Well, right now it's almost midnight, but you know. Okay. So I'm guessing that we are going back to the ship. Alright. Elevator up. Still find that annoying about the gun. Alright. Should really get a pillow for right here. I mean, I do have one. It's just that I need to support the neck sometimes. Ugh, there we go. Or maybe I'll just fix myself right now. There we go. Okay. Should really try, like, you know, showing my face anyway, you know. Felt like maybe some of you guys can't see me when I'm far back, you know. So sorry for not coming in closer. It's just, you know, chair's comfortable. You just can't resist. Okay.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
This is Parvati, by the way.
Of course
Yeah,
I'm
forgot to
anticipating it. What if I
mention.
shoot a friend on accident?
Okay.
That's on account of your sting.
Terra 2. And this time we're going to be bringing Parvati.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Switching out Ellie, Parvati. So yes, you guys might see me streaming by midnight tomorrow for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Because yes, I work late. I mean, not late shift. It's like a 2 to 11 shift. That's every day for me though. So I usually get home between like 11:30 and 12. But will not take long, you know. Now we need to go up. Okay, we need to find some stairs then. There we go. Funny, I said stairs, but we use elevators. Not that music for elevators. Okay. Funny, this is actually the plan we were on before, but no matter now, we'll just go up there. Yeah. But I just forgot we need to cut through the bar. If the bar that was not this door. Sorry. Was it this one? No. Most of the stores are closed. Don't know why, but just like that. Okay. There's some stairs right here. Then we just go around.
I love Byzantium.
And here we go.
Oh, look at all the pretty. You with the hips, over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
Well, it's good.
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Extra pair of hands. Okay.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face.
Yet no one's ever done that.
What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
Model? Okay.
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Murder.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Well, if it'll help. But anyways, let's do this right here. Parvati's mission, okay.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
Persuade, intimidate.
Love. That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
All right, let's do it.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly
My
are
Violet.
beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
See you around. Now
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope. I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
alright, let's get back to the ship then.
Remember that stranger I saw?
Helping out your own companions really brings trust with them, which is really great. Let's remember how we got. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to go right. The next right. So I'll try to make this long because I know by midnight I'm gonna be going upstairs to bed. But tomorrow I will not go to bed tomorrow because you know, not very long, but you know what I mean. Sorry about that. If it was up to me, I would actually rename this ship. I mean, all I know is the original captain was killed, so I took over, and, you know, really good.
Crew report. Ioka is drunk. Surprise.
That's the first time I've heard that one, Ada.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Alright, now we're just gonna go back to Groundbreaker. Yep, Groundbreaker was the original place we were in.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Now we just talk to her again, and because I'm pretty sure she's gonna invite her up.
All right, she's on her way. How do I look?
Terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
No. Sam, recharging, okay.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He was probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever
right.
it was.
Probably should also give him some alone time. And I don't mean that kind of alone time. Sorry. But all I know is I'm doing what the thing says, just exit. But this time I'll just replace... itchy everywhere sometimes. Well, that's only because, you know, when you stay very still for a while. Yep. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at something. I'm just thinking, you know, I have a lot of games, and you know, I'm almost running out of space to get one more tomorrow. Cause you know, only 4 more spaces, and I have 4 games that are about to go up there. But anyways, let's go back inside, cause you know, yeah, that's what it'll be. It'll say go out and then go back in, because you know. But now we're just gonna go back in and check on Parvati. Check what time it is. Okay, 2 minutes.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with Ada are not required every time the captain leaves the ship?
What? Talking to everyone is really good, Ada. I really wish I could make her hear that. Okay. How'd it go?
Okay, Captain, she's gone. I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and after a few minutes, she said, "Hey, do you have some new parts?" And I was like, "Nah, I used a new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
What happened next? Don't leave me in suspense.
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
It's very sweet. Congratulations. What about yours?
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
It's very sweet.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
People do that. But yes, I believe that is all. I believe that is complete now. Quest complete. Alright, so right now it's just about time for me to go upstairs to bed. So yes, I will be doing some more streaming, some more about gaming, and a lot of other videos I can try anyway. Just been so busy, but tomorrow night I'll be able to do Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So I appreciate all of you guys watching, and see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night.